Okay, looks like we are all good here. Great. Hey guys, GriffinOni here, and welcome to another live stream. Today we're going to be doing more Pokopia. We had a nice, fun, chill stream last night at Pokopia. Things went relatively well. We got some stuff done in the bullet quarry. We got some new Pokemon available. We had a big party with everyone there, and yeah, we had a good time last night. We even met the Pokemon Volcanion, and for once, Volcanion actually was somewhat relevant, which is saying a lot because Volcanion is seldom, if ever, relevant. But they made it work this time. So, we're going to get right back into things. Just need to switch over to the live stream. There we go. That's looking all well put together now. Let me just get things going on this end. Hope everyone's having a good day. My day's been mostly boring, but you know, I had a relatively productive day at work, and that's all I can really ask for. So it was a good. It's good for it to be productive. Okay. So let's get right back into things. For those of you who are new here, I typically have my lo-fi mix on whenever I'm doing whenever I'm playing at Pokopia, just because like the soundtrack for Pokopia, it's fine, but I think just for streaming purposes, I think this lo-fi mix I'm working with is a little better. So I think the first thing that we're going to do, because at the very end of the last stream, we had queued up the Pokemon Center and the Bullet Quarry to be built and put that together. So we're going to prioritize that, and then we're going to take a look at the other gate and take a look and see if we can get into the new area today. And just kind of phase out of these. Okay, so the Ridge Pokemon Center has been rebuilt. A new habitat has been created as well, naturally. Okay, Riolu. I've been waiting for you, Ditto. The Ridge Pokemon Center is finally complete. You'll check it out, right? Of course we will. What's up, son? Feast your eyes on this. Ta-da! Ridge Pokemon Center is complete. Oh, the Pokemon Center is fixed, is it? I'm guessing this Pokemon Center will really come in handy for you from now on. Of course, it would be wonderful if the humans came back too. But all that aside, this place is starting to look more like it used to, all thanks to you. Let's keep it up, GriffinOni. I actually like this a lot. This one has like stained glass windows. Very nice looking, all things considered. But yeah, thanks to the help of my friends, we'll get the Ridge Pokemon Center up and going here. Okay, so let's do our usual stamp. What's up, Savannah? And we have new daily challenges. We need to build things. We built the Pokemon Center. So we need to gather leaves, seek fragments, and place furniture and decorations. Well, 2 of those we can do here. Seek glass fragments is going to be trickier to do here. Okay, so the wooden crate is I think we can buy right now. I'm not going to prioritize these right this second. Well, I'll get these because these are for sale. Are there any recipes? No, I mean, we can work on statues, but... Okay. Go ahead and grab the beans that are here. Oh, we got a thing down here. Let's check and see what we have available to us. We got a water wheel kit. Okay, that'll be very useful for later on. Let's see. Okay, so that is where the other gate is. It is right next to my house. Okay, before we do anything, I want to get back onto this mine track here. I'll check on charcoal. Well, not charcoal specifically, but just this welding deal. Because I believe, yep. Okay, and what will this get me? I'm just very curious. Magmar, you feel like doing some work here? Clearly not. It's very satisfying to kind of see the whole track, be totally put together and interconnected. Okay, I want to head back up here and see, because I had created an environment up top. And I want to be certain that, boy, I really did, really did a deal on the last session, did I? There we go. What's up, Var? Welcome to the stream. I got it. I got the email that you followed me earlier today. I appreciate that. Okay, there is something here. Yep, so we have a tree-shaded graceful flower bed habitat. So hopefully that will attract Larvesta, given that we've already found Murkrow. And yeah, this just falls right back inside of the hot spring. Okay, I think all things considered, let's go ahead. Yeah, I've been meaning to. Well, sorry, I kept forgetting. Nah, it's all good, man. I appreciate you coming by. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and check out the new environment that's been made available. There's still obviously some work that we can do here, as is the case with all the other environments, but I like to keep the kind of momentum going. So we've gotten to the Ultra Rank. So on paper, according to Professor Tangrowth, we should be able to get to the next segment here. Oh. Before we do, looks like there's a new friend here. Oh, hey, it's Kleppa. Clef? Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. Sorry, I didn't notice you at first. I've been looking at the sky. Sometimes, if you watch the sky really closely for a really long time, you'll see a shooting star. I've been waiting and waiting for that. All right, Cleffa, the star-shaped Pokemon, since it is often seen when shooting stars to the night skies, it's said to come here by riding on a star. Yeah, for some reason they think that these Pokemon are aliens from the moon. All right, I've never played this. It's basically Animal Crossing Pokemon. Animal Crossing and definitely some Minecraft elements, especially in this specific section we're in, because like they're straight up like, I mean, we straight up found like mine cards and we were mining for specific minerals and then melted them into specific materials. So yeah, so I'd say a bit of Pokemon meets Animal Crossing and Minecraft. So on paper, we should be able to get into this and see what's up. Beep, beep, beep. Your trainer rank is Ultra. The area gate will now open. Beautiful. So now we can move on. I have no idea what is going to pop up next. Area gate unlocked. You may now pass through. All right. Again, this is kind of the awkward part sometimes when I intentionally turn off the game music, because I'm sure there would have been like a little bit of a tune playing in the background. What I do know is that we need to clean this place up just a smidge. So they kind of have some tools here to signify where I'm going. But what does this take me? Oh, whoa there, GriffinOni, wait for me. I see you're able to go through yet another gate now. Come on then, let's see what's on the other side. So, in recent stream, because like Streamlabs are kind of weird sometimes with how like I can log into my account. It all like ends up going to the same place ultimately, but I can log into my account like either through YouTube or Twitch. And I found that logging in through Twitch is actually better because logging into Twitch gives me a lot more control over how I stream it and the tags that I have. I don't have to go into Twitch itself to fix it every time. So it's better this way. My, that was quite the walk. Now, what do you suppose we'll find around here? We might get a good view from over there. Let's try heading that way first. Okay, I'm seeing clouds? See a lot of junk here, too. A lot of broken down places. What are we in, Gamer Town? Oh, could it be? You tell me, Tangela, what could it be? Oh, you're Tangrowth, right, not Tangela. God, Zooks, have we actually climbed all the way above the clouds? Small wonder it's so exhausting. It looks as though the land in this area is held above the clouds by those bluish-white rocks, giving the appearance of islands floating in the sky. First things first, we'll have to come up with a way to get to that island over there. Is that clouds below? Yeah, honestly, even when we're not playing Xenoblade 2, we're still playing Xenoblade 2, because apparently we're in the Cloud Sea again. Wait a moment. What's that strange-looking tower? Let's go take a gander and find out. Just remember, you don't find Xenoblade 2. Xenoblade 2 finds you. What's up, Tickety? All right, so we can get on. Oh. Okay, so we have a little elevator. We'll have to look at Xenoblade sometime. Well, I'll be doing another Xenoblade stream Thursday? Thursday. That's my immediate plan anyway. I don't normally do like the big RPGs on Thursdays, but I I have to kind of factor my schedule, and I don't want to do just one Xenoblade stream this week. I want to be sure to kind of get in a good mix of Pokopia and Xenoblade this week. All right, we got a leaf. We actually do need to get those. Let's see. Looks like you left Prof. Singer behind. Go back and talk to him first. God bless. I get too far ahead sometimes. Try to make sure to tune in. I'll be very clear as to when we are starting. I will let everyone know ahead of time. Let's see. What could this be? This is the tower you're referring to? What in the world could this be? In all my long years, I've never seen a tower quite as odd as this one. Would a human really have made this? You know, it's possible there's another Pokemon somewhere nearby. One that's good at building things. Like you. Now, this machine here does look human-made. But I haven't a clue how to use it. Does appear you can sit on that platform. Why don't you hop on and see what happens, GriffinOni? Sure, let's just pretend that I didn't do exactly that about 2 minutes ago. Do I need you to come with me? Okay. Get on. Let's go. Okay, now Tangrowth is following me. Also, apparently, platforms can just spawn and despawn. You know how they do. Ho ho ho! It seems this really was a machine meant to transport folks from island to island. I had a hunch that's what it was. Oh ho, look at that, GriffinOni. I spy a Pokemon Center. But as I suppose I should have expected, it's gone to ruin. Look, there's a Pokemon near it. Right, then, first let's try talking to that Pokemon. Hello, Rookidee. I think that's what you're called, if I remember correctly. Oh, hello, nice to meet you. But how'd you get here when you don't have any wings? Wait, are you the kind of Pokemon who can fly even without wings? I can't fly. Oh ho, I wouldn't be surprised if you learned how to fly sooner or later, GriffinOni. You seem to be familiar with this town. Would you tell us what sort of place it is? Are there any humans around? Humans? No, I've never seen one. Oh, but there are lots and lots of buildings and machines that humans built around here. Mostly broken ones, though. Yes, and the Pokemon Center is broken down, too. By the way, do you like this town? Yes, I love it. There are lots of different islands, and it's really fun to fly around between them. This island we're on is the biggest one. I just wish there were more Pokemon around. Well, you're in luck. GriffinOni here is something of an expert at making Pokemon habitats. And once there are more habitats in this town, more Pokemon may return. Really? That's amazing. Ooh, I can't wait, and I want to help too. Ho ho ho, well then, GriffinOni, why don't you make a whole passel of Pokemon habitats here in this town too? You got it. But first, we ought to take a peek at the Pokemon Center PC. We might be able to get some useful items from it. Let's see what we got. Okay, Rookidee, tiny bird Pokemon. This Pokemon is brave and reckless. The white markings around a Rookidee's eyes intimidate faint-hearted Pokemon. Despite the fact that this Pokemon cannot have the ability Intimidate. Interesting thing about Rookidee, it's one of very, very, very few cases of a Pokemon being pure flying type. Flying is usually a secondary type. It's usually like normal flying. But no, pure flying. It is exceptionally rare for that to happen. General rule of thumb, especially when you're entering new environments, is to always be sure to hydrate the place because for some reason, the rain just turns off everywhere. Consequently, we've made a tree-shaded pink tall grass habitat. So that should result in some Pokemon popping up later on. Did I say water paper? Okay, there we go. Let's see. Let's take a gander. Oh ho, this PC seems to be in perfect working order. Alright, I hope we'll get our hands on some more new items. So let's use this PC just like the others to improve the environment around here. Just as you've done before, I think you ought to work on increasing the Pokemon population here in this town too. And once you got a lot of Pokemon around, it would be kind of you to improve their comfort levels as best you can. It's probably best to start at where Rookity suggests and make a Pokemon habitats here on this island where the Pokemon Center is. But I'll leave that method up to you. You're already a town building master after all. But of course, you can come ask me if there's something you're unsure about. All right, so we need to get the environment level up to 3. And yeah, that's pretty much all we need to work on for now. So this is really cute. Like there's like almost like a road out here, like proper like pavement. Right here is a little garden. Let's go ahead and re-moisturize these. Pull to pull. Okay, now we'll go ahead and use Rototiller. I guess I already kind of set up, so let's go ahead and put some bean seeds here, just to kind of get the ball rolling on this. And then we'll put some wheat seeds here. And because I have an uneven amount of seeds, you don't have any other seeds? Nope. Okay. Put some elegant flower seeds right here. Okay. So that yields iron ore. That's actually very nice. This place is probably going to be great for getting my hands on iron ore. I'm going to re-moisturize this area here. Get these shrubs up and going. And I'm guessing that if I were to put some grass around the rock here, that may create a new environment. So let's go ahead and use leafage. Oh, come on. Come on, you. All right, paint tall grass habitat. Okay, so the boulder didn't really factor into that at all, but pink tall grass is still pink tall grass, and that still yields Pokemon, as the rules of the world dictate. Okay, Rookity has a good idea. We got a recipe for an office desk. Lovely. What do you got? Thanks for the helping with the town, Ditto. I just thought of another way to make it even nicer here. What is it? Well, how about building houses here on this town, houses like the humans had? I heard that you can do that if you have something called a building kit. So if you have a building kit, could you build a house around here? Come get me when you're doing it. I'll help too. Yes, so that is a good suggestion, Rookity, and I definitely will do that, but I need to get Pokemon here to do that. I cannot directly build the houses myself. I can only queue up Pokemon to do it. All right, we have another trace of Pokemon right here. All right, so another case of pink tree shade, pink tall grass. Go ahead and queue this up. So we have another environment set up there. I love that the pet that like the grass in of itself like has different colorations, and that is ultimately what determines when new Pokemon will appear in this environment. I think that is really, really cool. That just the subtlety of just the color of the tall grass is enough. Glad you agree, Var. Yeah, so like right here, this is kind of where they would want me to build a house. And I can certainly queue up a house to be built here, but I just can't actually, like, get it built. should have actually a kit with me on me. Yeah, I have Stone Cottage. I could put one there. Let me see what is available in the shop. See if we have any. Oh yeah, there are lots of things in the shop I don't have access to because the environment level is way too low. But I can actually make some. Well, I can't make some certain things, but I guess we can make a. Oh no. I guess my inventory is full. That's why. Let's see, right about. Well, no, they probably want me to make a slightly larger one. Let's do this. Go ahead and drop this. Oh, interesting. So there's sludge around here too. So I'm gonna need a Pokemon to be able to apply the bubble effect to the sludge to get rid of it. All right. What is the? Does it say 3 gradient kits? We're gonna get a Gray Hut because the Gray Hut is actually a pretty decently large house. It looks like we also have a Pokemon that's ready to pop out. Slightly too large, but that's all right. All right, we have a new friend here. Let's see what we got. Hello, Sprigatito. Who are you? Did you find me by following my scent? Huh? You didn't, but you think it's a nice scent, right? It's pretty and sweet, right? You can come see me again if you want. I'll share this nice scent with you anytime. Please don't. Like, I'm sure it is a nice scent universe. Anyway, Sprigatito, grass cat Pokemon. Its fluffy fur is similar in composition to plants. This Pokemon frequently washes its face to keep it from drying out. Also because it's a cat. You know, tends to do that. Okay, so I got another recipe for encountering lots of different Pokemon. So I got a recipe for rope. Oh, good. Okay, so there is some material I can remove here. So this is Skyland sand. Of course it is. Okay, I need to ditch some stuff. From the same generation that brought us a beer dog. Listen, there's always gonna be dogs. There's always dogs in Pokemon. Everything. We actually got pretty close to a beer dog in the same generation that Sprigatito came from. Because in that generation, we just got like just a dark type dog. It didn't even have like a unique sound to it. It was literally just a dog. And I love it. It's a cute dog. But my God, it is just a dog. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put the Cascade-like badge there for now. Okay, the environment level has increased. Very good. We've already got that to level 2. It doesn't always increase that quickly, but getting it from level 1 to level 2 is usually not that difficult. So now there are more challenges available for this segment, including dampening dry dirt. And there are more things we can get. Okay, nice stuff here for sure. One thing I absolutely want to get is Packing Tips Expert. This will boost the size of my inventory. Or at least my inventory on hand. Oh, we can get a Pokemon kit. Oh, that's really cool. Go ahead and get this CD rack recipe. From same dinner. God bless. Okay. Concrete steps. Yeah, might as well. Concrete steps are probably going to be helpful. Mosaic tiling. I have been looking for this. Asphalt road. Oh, that's going to be nice. And then metal fencing. Yeah, and if I can actually just straight up like make asphalt right away, that'd be nice. But I have the distinct feeling that it will not. It will not be that simple. Okay, asphalt. Yeah, that requires concrete, and I have no idea how to make concrete. Ooh, Pupitar. I was not expecting you. Hi, we've never met, right? Sorry if I'm a bit restless. I found myself the perfect home, and I can hardly stop from jumping with joy. Maybe I don't look it, but I really love bouncing around, you know? I'm pretty fast, too. Alright, Pupitar, the hard-shell Pokemon. Its shell is as hard as bedrock, and it is also very strong. Its thrashing can topple a mountain. That's crazy that just Pupitar can do that. Like, I know Tyranitar can destroy mountains, and that's its evolved form, but just Pupitar can destroy mountains? I mean, its name is like a reference to like the term evolution, referring to like a pupa. Or I guess not evolution, but metamorphosis. Found another trace of Pokemon, it would seem. What do we got? Okay, so we need a construction site generator. Well... I know how to make that oh, wait, I know. Okay, we got a pop-up bed. Okay. So what if we did this? Pick up these, right? Those are iron scaffolds. Then we place the iron scaffolds. Right here. And I'll put a little bit of... Do I need to do 4 of them? Oh, there needs to be pipes in front of it. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, well, those I can still get. So put the iron pipes right here. There we go. So hopefully that should attract Conkeldurr. And we'll get to see its weirdly veiny arms. Let's see. Celadon Department Store reopens, has been added to your human records. On the 20th of this month, the Celadon Department Store will open its doors with a fresh new look in Area 2. Comment from manager. Our product selection has changed, but we will continue to greet our customers with our usual welcoming care and service. Oh, looks like I guess Raytia has something to say. Let me tell you, are you gonna pull a Wrath from Ben 10? Let me tell you something, Ben Tennyson. Hey, Ditto. You know how you're always making homes for us? Well, I know a home you can make. I'll tell you all about it. It's for a Pokemon called Froakie. I saw them in places like this all the time. Oh, I bet Froakie can help us get rid of the sludge. Hydrated pink tall grass. Okay, that makes sense. I think I know where we can make that happen. What we need to do is we need to head up here. Let's do this. Let's go up this vine. We're gonna ignore this hint for now. There's a boat here. A little canoe. Break this. That will let water flow freely down into this area here. And then we'll rehydrate this section just to appease everyone watching. And we'll use leafage right here, and that should act as hydrated tall grass. Or hydrated pink tall grass, my mistake. There we go. Hydrated pink tall grass. The pink of the tall grass contrasts beautifully with the blue hues of the water. All right, Stone. Don't give up on me. Okay. So that segment is now broken in two. There's a hint right here. What do we got? Fluffy flower bed. Oh, looks like Conkeldurr's here already. Got a set of cleaning supplies. Okay, let's see if I'm right. Yep. There he is. I mean, God, look, his veins are shoulder pads. That is just gross, my guy. This old place ain't what it used to be back in my day. Where's all the concrete gone? Used to stretch as far as the eye could see, but now it's plumb disappeared. It's like, say what you want about my southern accent, but that is what he's doing. I say, this is a real pickle, but I suppose I just have to start spreading the word about concrete again. You want to hear about your Lord and Savior, concrete? Starting with you, now listen up. Concrete's amazing. Why, you can make stuff with it or branch it all weapon-like. I'll make a concrete convert out of you yet. Good, thank God. Like, just when I thought there wouldn't be cults in this game, I'm glad to see that we still cannot avoid cults. If we can't make a plant cult like we did in Xenoblade X, we will make a concrete cult here. Conkeldurr, the muscular Pokemon. It is thought that Conkeldurr taught humans how to make concrete more than 2,000 years ago. So what do you need to make, let's see, okay, so you want food, I can give you food. Conkeldurr. Behold. It's for you. Okay, look at this. I'm going to assume that maybe stone could be turned into this. It's for you. Okay, so giving you stones won't do anything as far as making concrete, but I'm sure Conkeldurr will let us know about the ways of concrete. Okay, let's see, we got a bag of robust flower seeds. There's something I'm trying to do here, but I need to kind of gather all the pieces together. So we'll head back up here. And what we will do, put some Skyland flower seeds right here. And then we will go ahead and water gun everything. Okay. And now we're up here. A lot of different hints we can work on, and I might as well try to get all the hints I can. What do we got? Trace of Pokemon. Okay, spotless washing station. Okay, so we need to be able to make a sink here, but I don't believe I have the means to produce a sink. Okay, should be able to break this. We have now gathered more iron ore. Oh. Wonder if Rookity's found anything new. Come on. There we go. All right, what do we got? Another trace. All right, tree-shaded, fluffy flower bed. Okay. Oh, wait. That's what they're reacting to. There's another new Pokemon here. Oh, hello, Duskull. A human child. Wait, you're not a human child. Your appearance misleads. No, you did not do wrong. It is just me. I very much like human children, but I do not see them around here. Let's not say that. You will continue to not see them, Duskull, the Requiem Pokemon. In the dead of night, these Pokemon wander through towns in search of children, whose vital energy is a Duskull's favorite food. Nope. We're just gonna ignore that. Let's just pray that Duskull does not zero in on children, because there are no children here. To be fair, there are plenty of Pokemon substantially worse than Duskull in this specific concerning regard. Like Hypno. Alright, cut these down. Found another trace of Pokemon. You already just Pokemon. Let's open your Pokedex. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, looks like Froakie is ready to pop up. Place that there. I have a horror. Alright, well, I apologize, man needs cookies. Maybe not opening the conversation with that, however. Anyway, Froakie. Check out my bubbles. They're on a whole new level of supple springiness. Probably because I found a great home where I can get lots of rest. Whoa, what? You made this place? Because you want to make sure everyone's got a comfy spot to stay. Well, that does it. I'm going to help you out. Just let me know if you need anything, okay? All right, if I am correct about what Froakie can do for us, I'm pretty sure if we have Froakie follow me, we can have Froakie work on the sludge here. Because I can't normally get rid of the sludge. But certain water Pokemon can apply bubble to the place, and that will allow me to get rid of the sludge. It's especially worth getting rid of the sludge that's like a big pile of sludge, because that creates a new environment. Actually did not plan on that. The last time I cleared like a proper sludge pile like that, it just yielded some more items, but you know. Froakie, anytime now. Oh, you just remembered? What'd you just remember? Hey, Ditto, you make guns for Pokemon, right? Then let me share a little secret. There's a pond where a canoe in it around here, and a long time ago, I saw a Dragonite living in a spot like that. Okay, waterside dinghy. Okay, I know what they want me to do, so we'll definitely do that. Dragonite seem super spacey, but they look so cool when they fly. All right, Froakie, now will you please deal with this sludge pile here? I really need it gone. There we go. Okay, I'm going to kind of part ways with Froakie for now, but I should still have the enhanced leafage. And if I were to do this, that should create the conditions necessary to summon forth Dragonite. Waterside Dinghy. Gotta keep filling in the dry dirt. It'd be nice if I could just unleash like a continuous blast of water. I know technically, like if I like absorb water and then kind of like send it out, I technically can, but that also creates like more. That creates more problems than it's worth in this specific regard. Okay, so there's more over there. I want to try to concentrate on this island first before we move on to other islands in the place. We will get to the other islands, no worries. I'm still waiting on Conkle there to tell me about the glory of concrete. All right, gotcha. Okay, so he's fine with his current environment. This place can be broken down a bit. Anytime you see rocks like this, you want to break them down because that usually gives you access to kind of better, well, not necessarily better, but just kind of more new environments. We have 5 Pokemetal ingots. Okay, there we go. Oh, whoosh, you surprised me. All right. I'll absorb all those materials. Ditto pretty much has a very expandable body that can just kind of absorb anything he needs. Oh. Only problem is that Ditto gets hungry sometimes. But I have carrots. Oh, Dragonite's here. I see him. I know Dragonite is very important. We got a folding chair of all things. I had a complicated history with folding chairs. So, years ago, at my old church, we used to have like all these folding chairs sitting in the back closet. And the church wanted to get rid of them. They wanted to replace all of them with newer, kind of more contemporary folding chairs. And we did that, but it still raised the question of what to do with all the old folding chairs. Now, a reasonable person would have just donated them to Goodwill. You know, be all Christian-like and give them back to your neighbors. That's not what we did, though, weirdly enough. What ended up happening is that they were all stored in an attic above my parents' garage. Like, all of them. And we're talking, like, dozens and dozens and dozens of, like, metal folding chairs. And so what ended up happening is that they kept sitting up there for years, and a few of them actually did end up leaving the attic, and they ended up they're in it now, resting in a specific hall at Trinity University, and a certain organization is still using them to this day, I think. Like, I'm pretty sure they're still using them, but as far as I know, the remaining ones are still in that attic, in that specific garage, even though my parents have moved since then. Anyway, Dragonite. Oh, that was a good sleep. Oh, hello there. Where did you come from? Huh? What? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just so nice that I keep nodding off. What? You made this home? Wow. I feel like I could fly forever if I just get in a good sleep here. Anyway, Dragonite, the dragon Pokemon. It can fly in spite of its big and bulky physique. It circles the globe in just 16 hours. That's pretty fast. Message from your Pokedex. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, another recipe for discovering lots of Pokemon. We can now make a hot spring spout. Good. You made me such a nice home. I really do want to do something for you in return. But what can I do? Oh, I have an idea. You're a Ditto, right? So you should be able to transform into me. Then I can teach you how to fly like this. Bro, if I could fly like that, I'd never walk again. Just relaxing on nothing. Oh, that's adorable. Look at that cute little glide form. You learn glide. Oh, of course we can't fly. We can glide. Hi, vanilla Oryx. Of course, it's not simple. Just call it fly. Seriously. There's already a Pokemon move fly. There isn't a Pokemon move glide. Anyway, whoa, you look just like me. Okay, we should practice a little to make sure you can have fun and stay safe. Come over here with me. Okay, press R in mid-air, transform into Dragonite, and use Glide to move through the air. Oh, so it's kind of a sub-ability, because it's not, yeah, it's not part of the usual transform kit. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Vanilla Oryx might be a pink name if I did Warhammer. Yeah, I can see that. You're still a beginner, so it might be hard for you to really zip around the sky. Maybe fly wasn't the right word. Glide? Yeah, you'll be gliding. What's that mean? It's not flying exactly, more like falling really slowly. But that's okay. You won't have to worry about getting hurt, and moving between islands will be really easy. Let's try going to the next island. Just glide and follow my lead. All right, so we're going to that island over there. Let's go. Yeah, I do gradually fall over time, but that's okay. Oh, hey, there's already... I'm Tinker and Tunde. Oh, Uberdan, it might be your girl. Yay, you did it really well. Flying's lots of fun, isn't it? Now, anytime you want to go to another island, you can just use Glide. It'll be super easy. Bang, clang, crash, smash. What's that sound? I think it's going from the top of that building over there. I'd hardly qualify that as a building, but okay. I really want to know what it is, but I need to head back pretty soon. I bet you could climb the top of that building and check it out, though. All right, well. About the smelting furnace, that's good, because we really need that. Oh, and now I can make office cabinets. Great. All right, we got 10 iron ladders. Well, that's convenient. I guess since we have an iron ladder, let's go ahead and put it here so we can construct a path. Okay. Gee, a Pokemon that's tinkering a ton today. What could that possibly be? Ooh, might have messed up. We good? Oh, yep. There she is. It's your queen. Oh, right. I forgot Tinkaton had a slightly different form in this game. That's really cute, though. Yeesh, what a mess. Didn't expect that weird machine thing to literally blow up in my face. Huh? Who are you? Where'd you come from? What are you even doing here? I'm making a town. Well, I'll be. You're fixing up the town to bring in more Pokemon? That sure sounds like a fun undertaking, it does. I love a big, tall building, see? I spend my time collecting junk from here and there and trying to assemble it all into something interesting. Like this tower here. I built this whole thing, believe it or not. That's why I call myself the Tink Master. All right, Tinkaton, the hammer Pokemon. A Tinkaton that is particularly skilled with its hands, allowing it to make good use of other tools in addition to its hammer. It is very curious about buildings and machines made by humans. And it's somehow only 2'4". Well, I could ask you to give me a hand with something. Could I ask you to give me a hand something while you're at it, kid? I'm thinking it might even help with that town building you got going on. Sure. Well, hey, I do appreciate it. Now let's get down to brass tacks. I need you to bring me 6 bricks of concrete. Think you can manage that? See, I need all that stuff to fix the lifts. The islands of this town look like they all used to be connected by lifts. Figured we could use them to come in and go as we please, if they weren't all broken down, that is. So I was thinking if the lifts are all busted, the obvious thing to do is fix them up. Make them usable again. Turns out, though, I need concrete for that, and I got no clue how to make any. I bet old Conkeler knows how to make it. If you find Conkeler kicking around somewhere, could you ask him to whip up some concrete for me? Just so you know, I bet Conkeler's hanging out somewhere like this. Done and done. We've already got Conkeler here. We've got Conkeler before we even, we're good. Oh, I almost forgot. You need limestone to make concrete. Ah. We should be able to find a bunch around here. Might not be a bad idea to gather some before you head out. All right, well, we can definitely knock that out. No problem. Yep, there's a bunch of limestone down there. Trying to see if there's a way to, accelerate the process of going down. I guess not. I guess the simplest way to go down quickly is just to let gravity do its work. Already got 5 blocks of limestone. There's another metal track. Oh, joy. Nope. Now with the iron ladder I have, I should have more metal track, right? Yeah, I have 14 more pieces. Oh, that is so nice. I'm very happy about that little development. Okay, let's go ahead and cut this down. Oh, we need to break that. This gives us more iron ore. Let's see. Team R Grunt Journal number 7 has been added to your human records. There we go. Hearing about the boss's dream of keeping Team R together, even in outer space, got me really motivated. I'm going to give my mission one more serious go. I did a little work on the warehouse to trick people walking into wanting to help out with my mission. It was a lot of work, but I just had to keep in mind that I was working hard in the moment so I could take it easy later. Not a bad way to do things, I think. The engineers all looked kind of annoyed with me, but they did lend me a hand. Now all I gotta do is wait for some goody-goody to come along and do my mission for me. I'm gonna go ahead and report to the boss what I've accomplished. I bet he'll be so proud. All right, I'm gonna break off just a little bit more limestone and be sure I have enough to make some concrete. Like, I'm pretty sure 5 will be enough, but you know, a little more probably won't hurt. Okay. Gives me 16 more limestone. Yeah, this certainly will be an interesting place once it's all put together. But my God, right now it is a bunch of garbage piled on top of each other. Like, I don't mean that, like, in a facetious way. I mean that very sincerely. But the gliding thing, pretty nice. I will not lie. "30 years making concrete. They made a reference. 39 years of cranking gears." Anyway, conkle dirt. What's that now? You want some concrete? That's a mighty fine thing to be wanting, youngin'. You've definitely come to the right Pokemon. There's just one little problem. If you want to make some concrete, we're going to need a concrete mixer. It's a machine you put limestone into that material is key, mind you, and then it mixes it all up for you. Think you can procure me one? All right, came with a recipe for a concrete mixer. Okay, well, I'll be. You're a dependable young if I ever saw one. Once you made yourself a concrete mixer, set it up near the water. Let me know when you're done, you hear? Oh, and don't forget to have some limestone ready, too. Oh, I have some limestone ready, but first of all, Precious will yield Vulpix. Well, there we go. Oh, one sec. Whew, I'm done. I have so many tails, it's hard to keep my fur tidy. Anyway, now that I'm all sorted, let me greet you properly. It's great to meet you. Vulpix, the fox Pokemon. From its mouth spew flames that seem to resemble the spirits of the deceased. Some people mistakenly think this fire is a ghost. All right, we've now become friends with Vulpix. Lovely. And someone's saying veg are the best. That's Sprigatito. Yes, it is. Okay. Just want to see what's available here. We've completed multiple challenges. Now, let's see. What do we need to make the machine conkeldurr once? Okay. We have enough iron ingots for that. Okay. Let's see here. No, we need to put that. We need to put that somewhere where we'll not get in the way. That should be fine. Conkeldurr? Howdy, have you heard the news? Seems to get a new friend around here named Vulpix. What did you need again? Set your concrete mixer up next to the water. Ah, okay. It needs to be next to water. That makes sense. Ah, okay. That should work nicely. put in 10 bits of concrete for now. Where did Conkeldurr go? He was literally just here. Turned my back for a minute, and Conkeldurr has disappeared into the ether. And now he's there. What the heck? All right, anyway. Seems like you got yourself a concrete mixer all ready to go. Now you got to do is put some lots of the mixer and take me over to it. I'll whip you some concrete in no time flat. Okay, follow me, please. Conkeldurr. Okay, there we go. All right, what do we got? Wow, you're really working hard on this town, Ditto. Can I ask something too? Sure. Yay, thank you, Ditto. So, I want you to make a crop field and plant some vegetables. Any kind would work. Oh, and can you make the crop field somewhere close enough to walk from the Pokemon Center? Anywhere on the same island is okay. Come tell me the veggies sprout, okay? Or actually, if you take me to where you plant the seeds, I can help make them sprout. All right, I've already kind of queued that up, so I just need to get Sprigatia to come with me. Hopefully that should help things out here. Okay. Let's see. We found a trace of Pokemon. Chansey resting area, and ironically, it does not attract Chansey. It attracts Blossom, although it could potentially attract Chansey. Duly noted. Hello, hello. Hey, dude, you got some small logs, right? If you give me some, I can turn them into a piece of lumber. I will keep that in mind, although I really don't think I need you to do that. All right, we completed Spigatia's request. All right, there we go. Another environment's been restored. All right, let's see. Okay, we need 6, so I'm going to let Conkeldurr keep at it for a little longer. Let's see, 2 more jars of honey. Okay, I do not have the ability to break. Can I break this? Okay, I can. Not going to right now, though. Okay. So put it right there and that power this area. Nice. Now we have power provided to these lights, and I'll generally make Pokemon happier with there being proper light sources here. All right, where are we now? Okay, we'll go ahead and take the concrete that we have so far. And now that we have bigger concrete, looks like we can make things such as... Yeah, there's super concrete pipe. Interesting. Oh, there's a lot of power sources here. All right, what is here? What do we got? We got a recipe for a scrap cube. Oh, good. Now I can make piles of garbage into blocks of garbage. Hey, do I spy some concrete? Thanks for bringing it to me. I hate to immediately hit you with another chore, but I actually need one more special part to get the lifts in working order. What do you need? Let's see. Problem is I can't find a gear like that anywhere around here. So I figured I can make to myself, but here's the catch. I need an iron ingot. Guess you know what I'm about to ask, eh, GriffinOni? I'd be real good if you could go find me one iron ingot. Wait, hold on. Hey, so have you got an iron ingot on you? Think you can spare one for me, kid? Sure. Awesome. This is great. You can leave the rest to me. I just gotta bop, bam, wham this into shape with my hammer, and we'll have a gear in no time. Give me a minute, all right? All right, so it looks like Tink Master needs to do her thing. So in the meantime, let's take a look and see what else there is here. Because there are other things that we can take a look at. Let's go into this vine and see what's available. This is like an office building right here. We got a wall monitor. Interesting. Oh. Oh, there is someone here. Hold up. Hold up, chat. Okay, first of all, okay, that's already restored deal here. Let's see what we got. We got 3 bags of stylish head sheets. Oh, hello. Hi, Gardevoir. Why, hello there. I sensed a visitor, but I wasn't expecting one as adorable as you. Everyone, calm down. Oh, you're building towns with the help of other Pokemon in the hope that humans may return someday. What a wonderful sentiment. You'll find this island is filled with furniture and other items left behind by humans. Feel free to take them. They might be of use to you. What's up, Mary Phillips? How's it going? It is going well. The classic Poke wife. Oh my god. You know, I sense something within you, a strange mystical power. Actually, would you mind accompanying me for a while? I'd like to show you an interesting spot on this island. Oops, what did I hit? I have a feeling you may find it useful. It's right this way. Anyway, Gardevoir, the Embrace Pokemon. Why did they call it that? To protect its trainer, it will expand all its psychic power to create a small black hole. Is this your favorite game that you're playing right now? I do definitely enjoy this just for kind of like chill weeknights after a bit of time of editing. Is this my absolute like be all end all favorite game of all time? No. It's just one of those things where like I do enjoy this game. Like, don't get me wrong, this game is absolutely fantastic. It's very well made. They really do show a lot of care and love for Pokemon. And I obviously do care and love Pokemon a lot. But you know, I'm also playing Xenoblade 2 on certain off days, and part of me really wants to play that right now. But I made a commitment to my schedule, and I aim to adhere to it. All right, we became friends with Gardevoir. Well, as long as everyone calms down, we should be fine. I will say, like, all kidding aside, like I have seen the life-sized Gardevoir plushie. I saw it at a specific panel I went to years ago. How long have I been streaming on YouTube in general? So I think I've been on YouTube for like actively for about 6 years at this point. Off and on when it came to streaming, I've been a little more active on it in more recent months. But yeah, more or less 6 years. Sabrina's set sites on the big screen has been added to your human records. Of course, YouTube is not my full-time job. Not at all. I haven't really made any money off of YouTube. I make a proper living based on the full-time career that I have during the day. Anyway, Jim Lee of Sabrina at the Saffron City Gym is said to make her silver screen debut at last. She will appear in a new movie produced by the Unova region's PokeStar Studios. Details about her role have not yet been released, but expectations are high among Sabrina's fans who hope to see her as the lead. Oh, cool, now we have Sabrina's outfit. Guess we can go ahead and we see transform like this. Dude, do you have any plans to get custom stuff like logo, banner, overlays, maybe animated scene for Star screen soon? Any soon. Let's see. Custom stuff for Star screens. You mean like this? Something along those lines. Anyway. Here it is. So this looks like Sabrina's gym. You know what, Mary? I'm not gonna take you up on that right now. But I appreciate the offer. There's a cave beneath this building that has piqued my interest. I sense a powerful aura coming from deep within. I've been hesitant to venture in by myself. Would you be willing to explore it with me? Sure, let's go. Why, thank you. Let's be off then. When I spotted this cave earlier, I was unable to get past the entrance due to flooding. If that is still the case, first we need to block out the source of the water. Take Gardevoir with you? Yep, let's go. Let's be on our way then. Voila. Okay. All right. I have in my case clear here. Okay. Okay. One moment, chat. Just need to fix a quick thing here. There we go. You got a copy of the Pokemon gem. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, so they're not being subtle about this at all, but that's all right. Although that is crazy. Like, if the implication is that this is Saffron City, like, what the hell happened? Ah, I see. Okay, that should keep everything nice and dried up. Look, Dida, I'm turning those ore deposits out of the source of the powerful aura I sense. This is it. So that aura was coming from this Poké metal fragment. This aura is quite rare, you know. Thank you for joining me on this adventure and indulge my curiosity, Ditto. If you take some Poké metal fragments with you, I'm certain you'll find a use for them. Though depositing this ore would be quite hard, I'm glad you managed to smash it with ease. There must be some way to extract it, surely. Don't forget that you can power up Rock Smash by eating a hamburger steak. As for how to make a hamburger steak, sizzle it in a frying pan. What's this? You want to eat hamburger steak? What an unexpected response. Now that you mention it, I'm quite sure I smelled hamburger steak in this area earlier. Or did I imagine it? Let's see. Whoa, how about that? Okay, no complaints about relative convenience. Okay, now Rock Smash is now powered up, and now we can break these rocks with relative ease. Yeah, so these seem to be the thing to break here, because I didn't see really any other meaningful mineral deposits. Oh, there's rare Pokemetal fragments too. If you find one, consider yourself extremely lucky. How lucky are we talking here exactly? Okay, we found another rare one. Just trying to break and get what I can. Floor hamburger steak. Listen, floor hamburger steak gives you health. Just like floor ice cream. Okay. That should be sufficient. Look at you, I should know you have no trouble getting your hands on some Pokemetal fragments. You continue to amaze me, Ditto. If you melt this into a smelting furnace to make ingots, you should be able to craft all kinds of tools and items. I'm so pleased I was able to help you. Alright, we've completed Gardevoir's request. Beautiful. Oh. This is a rocket base. Interesting. We playing by the manga rules? Was Sabrina a bad guy in the manga? Probably. They were all bad. They're like... What's up, Musk? How we doing, man? I got a recipe for an office chair. Lovely. And more lore. Observation notes have been added to your human records. The unknown ore just discovered in my hometown's bedrock possesses the positive qualities of multiple existing ores. Perhaps it is not a single type of ore, but rather a mix of more than one. It would be a challenge to perform sufficient experimentation with just the sample I managed to bring here, but I sense some great potential. Interesting. All right, we've opened that up. Yeah, there's definitely a lot that I can do here. Gotta take the maters. Just grab everything that I can. Maters are wild. That's just how like that's how my grandmother Gigi called it. She never would call them tomatoes. She always called them maters. But you have to understand that she was from Texarkana. Like she is as stereotypical as a Southern grandmother got. Okay, so we need to make a playland. Interesting. We can do that. That is easy enough to arrange. Dear Douglas of the Anti-Human Records. The price of vegetables has really gone up here in Viridian City since there's been so little rain this year. Are things okay where you are, Douglas? I hope all that electricity in your city is making life easier over there. Anyway, if you ever need help, just let me know and I'll send you vegetables. Love, Mom. Thanks, Mom. Okay. I would like to think that Tinkaton is done with her tinkering by now. So let's head back over to her and then see what we got. Game name, this is Pokemon Pokopia. And bop and bam and a wham. There we go, all done. Oh, hey there, GriffinOni, perfect timing. Here, you can hang on to this. You receive some Tinka Gears. With that, you'll be able to make a lift platform. Just set up 2 lift platforms a good distance from each other, and the lift will start moving between them. Come on, we got no time to waste. Let's go set up the first lift platform. Follow me. I am following. I'm gonna watch to see where we're going very carefully. I lost her immediately. No, I'm just kidding. I know where she is. Okay, that makes perfect sense. All right, let's see. We just got to set up a lift platform around here and it'll connect to the island where the Pokemon Center is. Which means I should probably teach you how to make lift platforms. There we go. Recipe for a lift platform. Oh, I see this one. Switch. Well, it is on the Switch, but only on the Switch 2. To my knowledge, it is not compatible with the original Nintendo Switch. Well, go on, GriffinOni. Try making one lift platform just like I taught you. Okay. We need... Go ahead and make 1 lift platform. All right, well, and there we go. Let's see. Hey, that looks real good. You got talent, GriffinOni. All right, try to place a lift platform so it connects to the island where the Pokemon Center is. Right around here should be perfect. Whoa, you already got it set up for me? Nice. Perfect. That spot ought to do the trick. Now we've got a lift run in between here and the Pokemon Center Island. You know, I'd love to check out the town you're building. Why don't you escort me to the Pokemon Center? They take Master with you? Sure, we'll take the Tink Master with me. Ooh, I see more lore down there. Okay, there we go. Now I just need to head back out to the Pokemon Center, and it should be possible for her to get there from here. So evidently, I could probably make this place a little more navigatable if I put up some stairs or a ladder of some kind. Sorry. Wasn't trying to make your life inconvenient, Conkeldurr. Just trying to make Tinkaton's life easier. And of course, you still don't use it. Bruh. A nice walk with the wife. God bless. I mean, you're not wrong, Uberdam. We made it. Awesome. Oh ho, so you're the great builder Tinkaton? I hope you'll continue helping out a friend, GriffinOni. Sure thing. Just say the word and I'll help build this town any way I can. Now, let me see if there's anything I can get started on. If you make lifts, you can have Pokemon follow you even to far off places. If you don't have enough Tinky Gears to craft with, give Tinkaton iron ingots and have them make some. Okay. Well, there we go. And like that, you get another friend here. Guys, it's Uber Dan! It actually is Trapinch. Oh my god. Hey, you, listen to this. I was gonna use my job to dig myself a little home in the ground, but honestly, it seemed like way too much work. But then I stumbled on a spot that's totally perfect for me. What are the chances, right? What? You made this home? With that jaw? Wow, that's jawsome. Trapinch, the ant-pit Pokemon. This Pokemon lives in arid deserts. Now, why is it here? It patiently awaits prey inside its funnel-shaped nest. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna have to really work at this. Oh, I literally was 1 iron ingot short. That hurts a lot. Okay, set this up here. And what I would like to do let's see. So get some challenges done. And what I would like to do is we're gonna make a slide. Well, get a slide. Gonna go ahead and make a windmill kit. That's gonna be useful. Pretty sure we should be able to make a set of toys, right? Yep. Set up some toy blocks. And what we'll do now, put this right here, and then there we go. And now we have a playland habitat. So now we got a big slide of the toys. So now hopefully that should cause Snivy to appear. Now let's go ahead and use this device and head over here. Just see what else there is available here. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is just another gate getting to the next area. That seems to be the only meaningful purpose to this. Like, yes, there's a little bit we can do here, but I'm guessing not much beyond what I'm seeing here on the surface. That is fine. Okay. I was like, what does step off do? Just makes me instantly go off it. Okay. I thought maybe perhaps it would just allow me to kind of walk on it freely, but evidently no. Okay, so the next thing we need to do, first of all, we need to get the remainder of our concrete here. And now what we need to do is we got a smelting furnace earlier. And that's going to be essential. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put some iron ore. Just so we can kind of get that going, because we need to make some iron ingots. We need a lot of iron ingots made, and there's no better way to do that than right now. Once we do that, then we'll take a look and see what our options are with these kinds of rocks here. So I'm not discrediting their potential. Okay, so let's see. There is an island there and an island over there. This island is literally disconnected just from a lack of proper blocks, so let's put some skylines in here for now, just so we have something to walk on. So we have a path to the area ahead. Okay, interesting. Hey, remember me? I'm Infinite Freddy 2, but I'll change accounts. Oh, yes, I do remember you. Hello. Welcome back. Oh, interesting. So now we have proper sewer grades again. Rare Pokemetal ingot. Rare Pokemetal made from smelter rare Pokemon fragments can be used to make various items. Does it kind of act as like a substitute, like be all end all thing for like any and all ingot requirements? Possibly. Well, Freddie, or Rombergs, I guess should be calling you now. Appreciate you coming by, and it's definitely been a while. As you can see, my environment has changed quite a bit since the last time you came here. I moved. Concrete pipe secret base. Interesting, and that yields a Cyndaquil. God, these streets are filthy. Okay, we got a wall switch. Interesting. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. This week has been relatively uneventful, though we are at the start of the month, which means I do have to do a lot of work for getting pre-ops ready. There's a lot I have to get done at work, like very suddenly, and I understand why I have to do it, and Lord knows I'm not going to complain about the work I do need to do, but it doesn't change the fact that it does make me very busy. Okay, let's take a look at the Pokedex real quick, because I want to try to get the ball rolling with Cyndaquil here. Okay, so Cyndaquil. So yeah, so it needs 3, and then concrete. Okay. Probably right here would not necessarily be the most ideal location. We probably want to do it in an area that is more ideal for this. Let's put let's block off this with whatever we have. Looks like we've created another environment here. Oh, you got Legend CA? Nice. Are you enjoying it? Okay, so another comfy birdhouse set up. Lovely. Grab that. We got a whiteboard. Let's see. Oh. We definitely have something here. Hold up, chat. Hold up. Not trace of a Pokemon here. Okay. So we need 2 desks, a computer. Okay, yeah, so that's research desk, but that will do that. I'm working on the DLC right now. Nice. The DLC, it's one of those things, like, I ultimately did enjoy it, but the DLC, it is very tedious. I won't pretend that it's not. It is a lot of grinding. So if you don't mind doing the work, it's fun, but you do have to do a lot of work to get everything out of the DLC. Especially if you want to go after like all the legendaries that are not required, and even more so if you want to shiny hunt them. But, you know, as long as you don't mind all that, it is perfectly fine. It's like a proper office space. I love things like this, because like this area is like, oh, if you really wanted to like really put in a lot of time, you could recreate like a massive, fully functioning office space again, and I love that. I also now have a shiny Alpha Florges. Nice, dude. I haven't really found any meaningful shiny Pokemon. I think the only like meaningful shiny Pokemon I found is like shiny Spinarak. But it was a shiny Alpha Spinarak, so you know. Yeah. Wow, that is tall. Oh, this must be the... Oh, I'm such a fool. Guys, this is the Silphco building. That's what this is. You need it to connect to another elevator platform. Oh my god. Guys, this is the Silphco building. Oh my god, I can't believe it took me that long to realize that. What the heck happened to Saffron's? Like, it has been annihilated. Like, my god. Like, how, like, I remember when, like, you know, Saffron City was kind of on, you know, terra firma, and yet here we are now with, like, the whole place is being like, completely destroyed. Let's see, Team Rocket, or Team Rocket's show number 6. Secret of Team R's warehouse. Of course, I can't spill the beans, but I can spill some of them. You've probably heard the rumors about having all the humans evacuate into outer space. Well, our boss tells me that the rumors are true, but apparently they don't want Team R doing bad stuff in outer space, so they're gonna split us up and send us all to different areas. Not cool, people. I can't be the only one who thinks that it's not cool, but our boss has us covered. Turns out that warehouse is actually Team R's secret weapon for getting us into outer space together. I cried happy tears. Our boss rules. How are we going to get out to outer space on our own, you ask? Well, I can't tell you that. Haha. Oh, we all know how you get into outer space. You just fight a random Pikachu, and every time you fight Pikachu, you lose and go into space. Oh my god, this is so weird. Because, like, I see the time. It's like, here's the... This is like the president's office right here. I also have got a level 100 shiny Beedrill. Nice. That is pretty nice, especially since Beedrill can Mega Evolve in that game and is made even better in ZA in terms of its stats. Okay, I'm trying to work my way down and see... Okay, I can't quite get down to the next floor from here. So let's take the stairs. Okay, no. I never find shiny Pokemon shiny hunting, but I found quite a few by complete accident. Well, of course, that's how it goes. That's like the one thing I never managed to do in my hardcore Let's Play. That's why I was like so like stubborn about using repels. Because I really, really wanted to find a shiny Pokemon, and I felt that, you know, using repels was just going to make it all the less likely that would ever happen, but it never mattered because I never found any. But Gen 4 odds are worse than they are today. Ah, there we go. Okay. I got a shiny Pidgeot. I call him Golbeak. Nice. Shiny Pidgeot's pretty nice. Okay, let's break this. We got Dragonite doll. Oh, that's cute. We found another Dragonite doll. What the heck? I swear, if you're also a Dragonite doll, I'm gonna be like, what is going on? Okay, sky-high grass makes sense. Okay, that was a large lost relic that we found that time. It should be easy to understand why. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Oh, hey, this elevator actually works. Which way you want to go? Go down? Is this the vault that Team Rocket Grunt was talking about? Oh, hey, it's a Polyrath. But more interestingly, a shiny random thing in ground. 2 leopard berries. Definitely worth it. Yeah, we're at the bottom of the island now. Interesting. Let's see. Huh, you're a new face. What's your deal? Going around building towns and hoping more Pokemon show up? Dang. That's super rad. But, you gonna be okay with those floppy noodle arms? No offense. I'll probably be okay. Probably doesn't exactly inspire confidence, pal. All right, let me tell you a good train spot I know around here. I'll take you there now. Follow me. I have a feeling I know what he's gonna do, but I'm not certain. But regardless, Polyrath, the tadpole Pokemon, his sheen is very well rendered in this game. The muscles it is developed through swimming are thick and powerful. When it lands a square punch, it can turn huge boulders to dust. It'll beep. Message from your Pokedex. Damn it. Why is she... my God. This again. I'm missing another text. I hate missing and not responding to texts in a timely manner. It drives me nuts. I gotta run. Have fun with the rest of the stream. All right, Uber Dan, thank you for coming by. Man, I feel awful. Office table. 3 pieces of fluff. Come here. As you can tell, this spot's surrounded by super solid sand. And let me tell you, punch this stuff with all your might is equally a solid workout. Of course, single punch is all it takes for a powerhouse for meat like me to pulverize that sand to dust. Don't worry, you'll get there someday. Until then, you ought to train here. Oh, and be sure to clean up after yourself. No leaving a sandy mess for us, Scott. That's just common decency. It might take a few decades, but if you manage to maybe sift lots of ordinary sand someday, I'll be impressed. Sure, you can't use sand for anything, but you can't throw it away. It's just common sense. Actually, you can use sand by melting it down to make glass. So try collecting sand. It's sure to come in handy. What's up, Benjamin? Okay, so this is basically just a place for farming sand if I had to kind of glean what is supposed to be taken from here. What? You already got 6 lots of sand? For real? I was sure it'd take at least a decade, but I guess you're more amazing than I give you credit for. And good for you freaking out after yourself. It's too bad sand's totally useless, huh? Apologies for the repetition, but there actually is a way to use sand. You can light fire in a smelting furnace and put sand in to make glass. Glass can be useful building material. Oh, hey, since you're clearly a genius, maybe you could help me out. Sorry to ask, but could you come with me for a sec? I know it's up there. If you climb up to the top here, there's a dojo just a short walk away. Oh, a dojo's like, a place where humans train stuff. I love spending time there. Seems like there used to be an elevator running here, but it's totally busted now. If you're going to build up this town so more Pokemon can live here, I'd love for them to come swing by the dojo. So I was wondering, could you maybe fix up the elevator so folks can get to it? I'll give it a shot. For real? Thanks, pal. All right, then listen up, because I'm going to teach you how to fix the elevator. See how chunks of the ladder are missing? Yeah, that's a problem. So to start, could you fill the missing spots to make sure the ladder's all connected? Once all that's done, I'd like you to climb the ladder and check if there's still an elevator platform up there. To sum it up, first step to fixing the elevator is connecting the ladder, then climb it to the top to see what the deal is. Okay. Fortunately, I do have more chunks of ladder. I like this Polyrath. Yeah, the Polyrath's cool. I agree. Hey, can you hear me? Looks like you made it up safe. Can you see a machine hooked up to the ladder? Should be a big silver thing. Yeah, I see one. Oh, yeah, I knew it. That's an elevator platform. Now all you got to do is put another one of those down here, and bam, it's elevator time. Which brings us to step 2, how to fix the elevator. Come back down here for a sec. Part 2. All right, time for the next step to bits in the elevator. That's right, you guessed it. We got to make another elevator platform. How did we do that? I thought you might just come up with the idea near a spot, but I guess it'd be too easy. And I've got no clue how to make something like that, so now what? Oh, right, Alakazam does all kinds of complicated stuff like that. Maybe we ask them. Okay, new plan. Go find Alakazam and ask him how to make an elevator platform. I'm pretty sure they were living in a spot like this last time I saw him. Okay, so Alakazam surging psychic power. All right, well, that answers that question. What do you think that crystal ball at Alakazam's place is made of? Maybe glass? Came with the recipe for a crystal ball. It's big brain time. It's the biggest brain time. You know, the broken window panes around here kind of remind me of a crystal ball. Maybe you could use in a craft one? Okay, what is this? Oh, it's another smelting thing, but we need a fire Pokemon here to do that. We can use the broken window panes here to get glass, naturally. Okay. See. Okay, there is a crystal ball. Okay, I'm pretty sure what they want me to do, based on the look of this room, is put the crystal ball right here. Be a reasonable thing to do. All right. Oh, that's cute. The thing's actually open and close. Okay, I'm just checking to see what else is around here. Yep, there we go. Okay, there we go, Alakazam. If I'm not mistaken, you're a Ditto, right? Well, isn't this a sight to behold? In all my years, I've never seen a Ditto transform to a human. Speaking of humans, I don't see any around here. So how were you able to transform into one? Oh, no need to answer that. Just musing to myself. Alakazam, the Psy Pokemon. A Pokemon that can memorize anything. It never forgets what it learns. That's why its Pokemon is smart. Okay, what is that crystal stuff? It's literally just, it's glass. A Pokemon that can memorize anything. Okay, we got that. Oh, this stuff here? Apparently this is a special crystal that makes the islands float. It's what's allowing the islands to float. Alakazam, I need you down here, buddy. Alright, Alakazam. Oh, hello, can I help you? What's that? You want to make an elevator platform? I see. Well, you were correct in assuming I know the answers to all the small mysteries of the world. But I've been asleep so long I can't seem to shake the fog from my head. It may take some time before I remember all the things I used to know. Oh, okay. Or rather, that's certainly how I feel, but for some reason, how to make an elevator platform is one thing I do remember clear as day. How very convenient. Are you listening now? Here's what you'll need to do. All right, we got the recipe for the elevator platform. If you connect 2 elevator platforms with a ladder, the elevator will start moving. Actually, it's not limited just 2. As long as they're connected by ladders with no gaps, you can line up 3 or even 4 elevator platforms and they still should work properly. For some reason, all my knowledge about elevators and only about elevators has come rushing back to me. I'd love to see that knowledge put to good use. Would you please build 1 actual elevator platform for me? That's crazy. Okay, let's see here. All right, fortunately, I have just enough to make everything that I need. Oh, the levitation crystals? Awesome. Yep. Oh, wait. Was that the problem? I'm just trying to see like what the reason could be. Okay, not sure why I can't put it there. Like this is what they explicitly asked me to do. Okay, yeah, okay. It's because it's right there. Is it just like it? Do these ladders need to go? No. Am I crazy? Like, you can't set up an elevator without a ladder. Okay, so it's not the ladder. The ladder clearly needs to be here, but like this. Okay. It's just rough wall. No, that's not the issue. No, it's like it's not even telling me. That's the frustrating thing. It's not even telling me. Yeah, it says I can't set up an elevator or the ladder. Now it's just straight up not telling me. Okay. Clearly that's not the issue here. I just don't think, like... It's gonna be really stupid. Whatever. I'm just saying, whatever the answer is, it's gonna be really dumb. What is in the way? Okay. Oh, you know what? I know it. I know it. They just don't want me to do it yet because Alakazam hasn't told me to put it there. I guarantee you that's what it is. Now all that remains to be set up properly. If you connect to elevator platform, the ladder elevator start moving. I guarantee you that's what that is. Mother... That's what it was! God bless. Oh, that's so dumb. Okay, anyway, elevator fine finish. Thanks for helping me out, Ditto. Let's see, what else we got? Dang, I can't believe you seriously fit the elevator. Here's something else, pal. All right, what do you say we hop in this elevator right up to the top? You lead the way since you did most of the heavy lifting. I'll be right behind you. Now take me up that elevator. Will do. Bruh. Okay, let's go up. We're just going to move on, chat. We have better things to do and bigger problems to deal with in life anyway. Dang, that was so easy. Elevators rule. The dojo's over this way. You should check it out since you're here, Ditto. Yep, there's Saffron Dojo. Pretty rad, right? Well, what do you think of the dojo? Kind of run down, but it's got a nice vibe, right? Not gonna lie, this is my favorite place to be. Now, I've seen what you're capable of. I want to ask for your help with one more thing. I don't have a place to live now, you see, so I was wondering if you could make a home that feels like a dojo. Okay, so we need to get this hat on. So I'm pretty sure I know what he wants. What we need to do is push this over here. And then push this here. And that should work. This is essentially just another another way for them to just kind of show us how to make certain things. Now, let's see what we got here. Black Belt Weekly, volume 48 has been added to your human records. Wholesome. The Fighting Fists and Feed is the new karate dojo and now open for business. Beginners, welcome to join. Pokemon, welcome to attend. Everyone who signs up this month will receive a free karate gi as part of our welcome giveaway. Punch like a Hitmonchan, kick like a Hitmonlee. To join us, just call the number below and... Oh, nice. We got a proper gi. We can go ahead and have the black belt outfit for now. Whoa, thanks for making me such an awesome place to live, Ditto. If you ever need a hand building up this town, you can count on me. Just give me a call if I can help with anything. Well, and there we go, chat. I guess there's nothing else with Poliwrath for the time being. Okay, let's go down. And we'll take the other elevator to get back up to kind of a higher plane. Oh, photo op. There we go. I can see your future. Photo op snagged. Okay. All right, we've got some more uplifting duckweed set up here. That should be useful later on. My mom just made pizza. Nice. All right, and we're back. Okay. All right, Vulpix is still working on iron ore. Go ahead and kind of just take the iron ingots that we have so far. Okay. Hey, GriffinOni. Well, maybe glue, but that doesn't mean we have to be. Look at this. Yep. Maybe some tinky gears. Okay, I'm gonna make like 15 tinky gears. Okay, I saw Rookity. Yep, Rookity is here. Rookity is actually the very first Pokemon we found in this particular area. Oh, and Snivy's here now. Sweet. Ah, what a great nap. Wait, where am I? Wherever it is, it sure is comfy. Huh? Do you make this place for me? That's amazing. I better do something nice for you then. If I can help you with anything, ask me anytime. Snivy, the grass snake Pokemon. The leaf on Snivy's tail generates energy when exposed to sunlight, making Snivy swifter, adding an edge to its moves. Actually, I have something really neat. Here, I'll give it to you. Yeah, potatoes and potato seeds. Oh my god, potatoes are so yummy. I just love potatoes. Did you know you can use potatoes to make hamburger steak? It's called potato hamburger steak, and it'll give you so much energy. That is good to know. Oh, and the environment level increased. Oh, and Paige is playing Big Walk. Shop is now has a wide selection of items. Beautiful. Now, new challenges are available. Ho ho, GriffinOni. I see more Pokemon arrived in this town too. And they all seem to be enjoying themselves as well. We have to thank you for that, so thank you. And all that leads me to something I'd like to ask of you. Would you work together everyone to rebuild this town's Pokemon Center? I'm certain it's possible if you all work together. It may take a while, but I'll be waiting. All right, we have another important request underway. We need to rebuild the town Pokemon Center. All right, challenges have been added. We'll work on those. Off a shelf. A lot of things have been made available here. Okay, the main thing I want to be sure I get for myself is a PP up. Very important. Fortunately, I do not have the means of purchasing the Pokemon instead of repair kit, but why is it required, Tinkaton? All right, what do you got, Tangrowth? Pokemon now returning to town at an encouraging pace as well. Though I was still hoping to find some clues to the whereabouts of the humans. Have you noticed anything of that sort? Tank Master's Tower. I'm glad you liked my pad. I made it by throwing together random junk I found lying around. Anyway, that building there sure is hard to miss. Humans must have built that massive thing, right? Looks like it's a shambles now, but maybe we can explore it and like fix it up all nice and pretty. I bet that surprised humans so much they come back to check it out. You're not serious suggested we could rebuild a Norse building with only Pokemon to help. Do you really think that's possible? Of course I think it's possible. You got me and GriffinOni, and we can get everyone else to help out too, so it'll be a piece of cake. Seriously? Okay, maybe not exactly a piece of cake, but I do think we can get it done if we all work together. Well, there's no doubt such a huge building would stand out if we were able to properly rebuild it. I suppose it is possible that humans might notice and come back. Even apart from that, if we Pokemon really could rebuild such a thing on our own, wouldn't that be exciting? See, Professor, you get it. Big buildings are awesome. Well then, I say let's do it. Let's all work together and rebuild that thing. What the heck is even that? What, are we talking about Tank Master or the big building? Because Tank Master is an alternate version of Tinkaton. The thing about Pokopia is that there are several Pokemon here that fulfill specific roles, and in a lot of cases, they have their appearance changed in this game to fulfill those roles. So Tinkaton looks slightly different. Tangrowth looks slightly different. There's a Pikachu that looks slightly different. There's a moss-covered Snorlax. A lot of different examples. However, let's follow Tank Master. But I wonder... Oh, the white and blue one? Yeah, that is Professor Tangrowth. So it's just a Tangrowth, slightly stranger appearance. All right, Tinkaton, I'm gonna follow you. Apparently, you know how to get there. Right around here would be good. Hey, GriffinOni, you're good at making paths and stuff, right? Do you think you could put down a nice path from here all the way to the building? I'm counting on you to help me and Professor get that building. All right, we will take the Tank Master with us. Okay, I will go ahead and at least try to make a... It's not going to be a totally perfect path, but I do need a path that they can walk on comfortably. So once I'm in a comfortable enough position to make concrete, we should be fine. Well, okay. Okay, we need to put up some ladders here. Okay. Should be possible for them to get up here. They are able to climb. Heck yeah, we made it. I knew we could count you, GriffinOni. Now, let's have a look inside this building. As soon as you're ready, Tinkaton, come on. All right, what a building. This building is so big, seeing it up close is a completely different experience. And you truly think we can rebuild this gigantic thing? That's what we're about to find out. I gotta go scope out the inside. In that case, it might be wise for GriffinOni to go along too. I'll say watch and watch it from here. Sounds good. Come on, GriffinOni, follow me. Tangrowth, you just don't want to do any actual work. All right, so we need to go about the second floor. I'm pretty sure I know why they want me to do that, but we'll work that out later. Right here. So this is the second floor, huh? I wonder what the humans even did here. Maybe they worked here? Oh, I see. In that case, maybe I just gotta... And then I could... Okay, I got some ideas. Come on, let's go check out the third floor. This is probably research and development. Now then, what about the third floor? What happened here? World got destroyed, basically. So this is the third floor, huh? What do you think, GriffinOni? How are you feeling? Well, since you asked, I'm feeling a bit hungry. Hold on, I got an idea. I think I know what we should do with this floor. Anyway, last but not least, let's go about the fourth floor. I want to make the third floor into a kitchen. But the third floor is about R&D. This floor is so gone. Let's set the fourth floor. The fourth floor has kind of luxurious vibe, don't you think? How do you think we should fix up this floor, GriffinOni? Make it fancy. Oh, I get what you're saying. I like it. All right, I got a good idea for how to polish this place up. Thanks for the input, GriffinOni. I think we've seen everything we need to, so let's head back down. All right, well. All right, good enough explanation for me. Listen, like, the game's pretty, like, there was a series of cataclysms that, like, occurred throughout the world. And so it's implied based on the notes that the humans went into space and left the Pokemon behind, or at least some of the Pokemon behind. And so, as Ditto, we're just trying to rebuild the place from the ground up. Let's do this! All right, scope out complete. Oh, so what's your conclusion? Do you think we can rebuild this building? You bet. I got a good idea for how we can pull it off. Gonna need a lot of materials, though, and help from all your Pokemon friends. Understood. How can I start helping? Give me just one sec. Oof. Oh my god. Just take a look at this building kit. It'll show you everything we need. We're really gonna, like, building kit this? Okay. Sorry, we're gonna need all these materials. Think you can kind of need to get them, GriffinOni? Okay. We still don't have an engineer. Fix up the building. We're gonna need lots of different materials. You might have some luck finding what we need on the islands in this town. So I'd start by exploring those. If that doesn't get you everything you need, then your best bet would be heading back to the other towns and seeing what you can find there. And hey, if you happen to bring some Pokemon willing to help with building, I won't complain. Once we've got all the materials we need and a good crew of Pokemon, we'll be ready to start. Just say the word. Yes, and then this building's restoration will finally begin. But you don't need an oldster like me getting in your way, so I'll head back to the Pokemon Center. I look forward to seeing this building completed, GriffinOni and Tinkmaster. Wow, we really are just gonna straight up do this. Okay, well. Tinkmaster has the engineer specialty and can lead huge building projects. Okay. Well, for the immediate moment, I think that's still going to be working on making the Tink gears. Okay. So Let's head back down here. Okay. All right, so I think all things considered, we're going to go ahead and end this stream here, but not for about 2.5 hours. And we've gotten some, we got some good progress here. We've explored the kind of the new area. What's up, Shorty? We've unlocked quite a few things. We've got a lot of new Pokemon friends here, and so just kind of looking ahead, it is going to be a little bit before we do more Pokemon Pokopia, just because how my schedule's looking. So the way things are going to go, if things go as I expect them to, Thursday we're going to have, instead of Pokopia, we're going to have a stream of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Friday we're not going to have a stream. I have some obligations at the time. Saturday we're not going to have a stream either, more likely than not. Sunday we will have a full length like Xenoblade 2 stream, and then next Monday we'll get back to more Pokemon Pokopia. So it will be a while, but we will be back more Pokemon Pokopia. Do not fret. If anyone is watching on Twitch, feel free to stick around for a minute because we are going to be raiding Carissa's channel very briefly. But with all that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Good night.